What's up, bro? It's your boy Jersey Boy and Brooks. You follow me on Facebook at Jersey Boy and Brooks. Or subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jersey Boy and Brooks, so we can chop it up. Real quick, I just want to drop a part 2 to my segment on what is certified as a street nigga and what can we call a street nigga. And like I said before in my previous video, I got a lot of views off of people asking me questions and shit like that. I just want to say a lot of people, like I said, people who come from the environment where it's poverty and crime-infested things that go on, 9 times out of 10, you're already a street nigga because you see what goes on. You are around it. Like I said, people don't know what a street nigga is. They think that because you gangbang, you're a street nigga. They think that because you sell drugs, you're a street nigga. You could be a full-fledged nigga that's straight gangbanging, right? But that does not make you certified. You can go to jail for 20 years and that doesn't make you certified. And I say all the time, if a nigga go to jail, that just means the nigga got caught. Everybody that's in jail got caught. Does it make him certified? No. We all come from the environment where things that go on, and a lot of us fall victim to things that go on in these environments. For me, a lot of people think that because niggas are so fucked up. I know they was getting on what is his name? They was getting on I know Arsenal, the rapper, one time. He was in a battle and they was getting on him saying that he wasn't really about that life because he went to King University. And people think that because someone is pursuing an education that they not about the streets, or they think that because someone is, they have a degree or something like that, they're not certified. And people got to cut that shit out because people don't understand. I know people that got a whole degree right now that blow your shit off, that knock you the fuck out, or will push your shit back. That doesn't seem to say going to school. You just a nigga that went to school. You feel me? That's all it is. That doesn't mean you cannot be classified as someone that's about it or a street nigga. Most of us, like I said, that come from the environment, we already are indulging what goes on because whether you like it or not, it's there. You see what I'm saying? Me personally, I ain't never had no metal bracelets on me. I ain't never been cuffed. You know why? Because I never got caught doing what I do. That's the thing. It's a difference. Because you got people that's into the street life, so to say, that's using it as a 9 to 5 as to survive. They don't want to work, or they can't work, or they choose not to work. So they're using criminal activity to profit, to feed themselves, or take care of themselves. You see what I'm saying? But then you have people like, I know people that got a whole full-fledged job, 9 to 5 job. After, niggas got out of work, might go hit the trap. Might go be in the street and indulge in street activity. You see what I'm saying? Because you can't say that because a person is working a 9 to 5 job, he's not a street nigga. You see what I'm saying? You cannot say because not everybody wants to gangbang. You see what I'm saying? Gangbanging now is following the leader. That's really what it is. It's a bunch of niggas that might take orders from somebody, or like it's a bunch of niggas there's no real gangbanging anymore because niggas that's really gangbanging and shit like that, man, niggas either one, they're telling on each other, because when them fed charges, when them RICO charges come, niggas gonna tell. It's just really the truth. I seen it over and over and over. You feel me? It's somebody we know among my circle that told on my mans, you feel me? Because the RICO charges ain't nothing to play with, you feel me? Nobody wants to deal with that time. The reason why I never got caught selling drugs and shit like that, because me, I'm not dumb. I did what I had to do, made the money off it, and I used it. I didn't use it as a means to, because I didn't want to go to work, or, because I didn't, just simply just wanted money and shit like that. That's the mistake that people make out there trapping and shit like that. And just because you sell drugs don't make you a street nigga. And just because you gangbang, like I said, doesn't make you a street nigga. Not at all. You see what I'm saying? By definition, everybody that come from the inner city, everybody that come from quote unquote the hood, you are already a street nigga, whether you like it or not, or you already part of what goes on in the street. Because, like I said, it's things that go on that you can't really pretty much get away from. You see what I'm saying? That's just really just the truth. I have seen probably some of the most craziest things. I've been with niggas on the lick. I've been with niggas we done kicked in doors. I just never got caught. That's the difference between me and some other people. And I know people right now that just never got caught. My homeboy he go to Rutgers and shit like that. And this nigga's a demon. He a straight demon. But the nigga never got caught doing what he do. It's a difference. You see what I'm saying? The niggas we don't really have street niggas anymore like that. It's really a bunch of dusty niggas. Bum niggas, lazy niggas that don't know, they're psychologically trapped. Because if you a full-fledged street nigga, you keep going to jail for the same thing, you are programmed. You see what I'm saying? You're programmed to the system. Because the system likes stupid niggas like that. Or like know nothing niggas like that. That keep going to jail over and over for the same thing. They want you. They like you because you're not waking up. You're not going to wake up. You're going to go back to continue doing what you used to do. So therefore, it's easy for the system to get you. It's easy because you're not smart enough to find yourself. You see what I'm saying? And this nigga I was talking to was talking real crazy, like I'm a street nigga, and I've always been on the push. And the nigga doesn't understand. Already, when you are born into this environment, already by definition, you are part of what goes on. I don't care if you disagree. It is what it is. I have been in situations where niggas shot at a nigga, niggas done pulled the strap out. I done been with niggas, we done robbed niggas, and the only thing is, just never got caught. You see what I'm saying? Just never got caught. I was willing to risk my freedom already as it is with my friends doing what we do. Just never got caught. So you got niggas like me that just never got caught, and you got niggas that's dumb that continue to keep doing the same thing that's wrong over and over. Don't learn from it. That's why I say I don't know why people is like 30, 35 years old still selling drugs. How are you 25, you're still selling drugs? And it's not like they're making a lot of money, because half of the niggas that get locked up, they don't have money for a bail, they don't have money for a lawyer. Niggas is just selling. The niggas that sell drugs, bro, that's trapping, they're not making a lot of money. I've seen the trap already. They're not making enough bread. They're not, bro. If you're not pushing keys, you ain't distributing keys. Most of these niggas out here are just nickel and diamond. Those are niggas that's dumb because they're just doing it because they don't want to work. If you out there selling drugs, trapping, getting money to get out the hood, cool. You feel me? But that's not the case in most scenarios. Most of us that come from this environment sell drugs. One, you don't want to work. Two, it's just maybe easier. Three, you sell drugs because you're a felon and it's just hard to get that chance to where you can make legal money to provide for your family and yourself. That's really basically what it is. You know, so people might see this and might say, well, a street nigga is anybody that involved with what goes on in the street, you know, but that does not make them certified. People who classified as gangster is crimes that they commit that we cannot consider gangster, because rape isn't gangster, shooting a child isn't gangster, child molestation isn't gangster, doing something to an innocent woman ain't gangster, doing something to somebody innocent, period, isn't gangster. There's certain things that people do that we don't consider gangster. That's not street nigga shit. See what I'm saying? Shooting somebody is not even really street nigga shit, especially if it's somebody, if you shoot a child, you shoot a baby or something like that, that's not street nigga shit. That's not gangster. That's not something that niggas should worship at all, glorify at all. But this generation has become to the point where they respect the man with the gun. And I came from an era where if me and you got into it, and it was just us involving our hands, and you said that you went to go get a gun, you were considered a bitch. You was considered a fag, you were considered a clown. Like, you're going to get a gun, you're that scared? But now, the nigga with the gun is respected. The nigga with the gun is to be feared. That's how the younger generation works. That's why they shoot you quick and fast in a minute. That's why the nigga that shot King Von is a bitch. Because, like I said, niggas don't want to fight no more. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, I came from everywhere we fought with our hands, bro. It was what it was. Nobody in, most of the older guys had guns, and most of the older guys dealt with the situation with the guns and shit like that. You feel me? But after a while, as I got older, it came to the point where it came to the point where niggas would get a gun, and it was what it was. You feel me? But like I said, now these days there's a bunch of little niggas with guns that blow your shit off. And a lot of people don't understand that's not street nigga shit. You feel me? That's not gangster. It's a big difference between being criminals, and my boy Mike Son, the rapper, talk about this, and being gangster. It's just not this. It's just not the same thing. You feel me? Niggas think that because they be in the street all day. You're not. It's really bum niggas. Really, for me, it's really just a bunch of bum, lazy niggas. You see what I'm saying? That's what we really got. It ain't really no more real street cats that's thorough out there. You see what I'm saying? It's just not no more. You feel me? If you a nigga that's just think that because you gangbang and you sell drugs and shit like that, you're a gangster. How are you a gangster if you're selling drugs anyway? If you're not even, the money you're making, you're not even making enough bread, son, to feed yourself and feed your community. You're not even making that much money, bro. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of people just don't know the definition of a street nigga. Like I said, if you come from the environment where street shit go on, 9 times out of 10, a lot of times you cannot get around it. A lot of times, you feel me? People just think that a nigga just, he regular degular. You can't, it's not really so much so to say square niggas, you see what I'm saying? Because a lot of us, like I said, we're in the environment, we see what go on. You see what I'm saying? We've been around it. I have been around it, bro. You see me? It is what it is, bro. I have friends that done some of the most craziest things. I've seen the most craziest things. But like I said, people as myself just never got caught. See what I'm saying? And like I said, and people might get mad, they see this video because they really think that if you go to jail, that you're certified. That you get stripes, you got status because you've been to jail. No, you just got caught. That's really what it is. Everybody that you see that's in jail got caught. They're no more or less, so to say, is a victim of the street life, so to say. But when a nigga get caught, it's not really something to brag about. Niggas, you get shot, and you didn't even shoot back. That ain't really nothing to brag about. There's nothing to brag about. It doesn't make you certified because you got shot. You don't get stripes. You feel me? Especially if you ain't get the niggas that did it. I know people who people want to call squares, so to say. Call them squares and think that, oh, well, he's a square nigga. But that square nigga that you calling a square, you push him to the limit, to the point where that square nigga might blow your head off. He can blow your head off. It's all about, you never know what somebody's capable of doing. You never know. Even if he gangbang or not. I know niggas that just don't gangbang, but probably the most violent. This is nigga in the hood. I know, I ain't gonna say his name. He don't gangbang. He don't gangbang at all. He ain't shit. But he's notorious. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say his name, but he's notorious. You feel me? And the reason why he's notorious is because he's a real gangster. He moved by himself, and he blow your fucking head off. You feel me? It is what it is. Is he certified? Yeah. Gangbanging doesn't make you certified. For me, it just doesn't. We all come from an environment where real street shit go on, and a lot of times we're just born into it. Even if your father got up and went to work, and even your mother got up and went to work, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be exposed to what goes on in that type of world. It is what it is. I have been seeing everything that there is. I'm not oblivious as to what go on. I just never got caught. And that's the difference between me and the niggas that's sitting in the county or sitting in the prison for fucking coke and crack for 5 years because he didn't know how to make the bread, use the bread, do something with it. And that's really just the truth. So that's really just my breakdown on what is a street nigga, what can we classify as a street nigga, and what's considered to be a street nigga. Like I said, and I don't care what people say. Before I end the video, you could, like I said, you could be a nigga that work a 9-to-5 fucking job and still be a street nigga. You could be a nigga that's just be a regular degular, still be a street nigga because you are in the environment where it goes on. You cannot get around it. You might be in situations where you have to be in it. It is what it is. If you come from, it doesn't even matter where you come from. It doesn't matter. This is for anybody that come from. We come from the most impoverished environments. We come from the most crime-infested environments. We come from the most economically deprived environments where shit like this goes on. It is what it is. For me, you don't like my definition of a street nigga, then somebody tell me, what can we call a street nigga, so to say? Because it's a loose definition on what we're calling a street nigga. And that's really just the truth. So if you want to comment, follow on Facebook at Jersey Boy Handbook, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jersey Boy Handbook, so we chop it up. I'm out.